everyone. It is that time of day. Oh, yes, it is. The sun is about to rise, and it's time for the sunrise safari on the largest safari vehicle in the world. This is one of my favorite viewpoints from Nkuhuma. It's a bit flat, it's not mountainous like Madikwe, but it's stunning, and you can see for miles. Good morning, my name is Lauren, and Uncle Owen is on camera. Yes, he is. And we're just watching the glorious colors of the sky. It's not as bright as it was earlier. It was really pink this morning, but it's still absolutely stunning.
We have so many giraffe. There are probably about 10 or 12 of them all coming across. At the moment, we're just looking at 5 that are doing some play necking. So awesome to witness this. I love seeing big groups of giraffe because it's not something we get to see too often in Nkuhuma, where I spent the majority of my time guiding. So whenever we see a big group, and we see big groups at Amakhala as well, even at Karika, we used to see really large groups of giraffe. It always makes me happy. And the ones here are really, really, really relaxed. I must say they're necking quite quietly today. Sometimes you can hear that impact. So if I see them having a go at each other properly, I'm going to be quiet so we can hear the impact. And a couple things that I'd like you to notice is that when they're... that was such a half-hearted attempt. They try to position themselves laterally, so side to side. And when they do that closely, that's when you know it's about to go down. But now they just look like they're walking away. Oh, almost got necktied. Oh. It looks so awkward and lanky, but it is a really important part of their lives. I mean, we almost can't fit them in the frame. If there was ever a visual representation of the fact that it is actually quite cold, even though it's bright blue sky, clear, and the sunshine is pouring through, these squirrels should give you the message. They're in a dead leadwood, it appears. Huddled up, there's about 5 of them all together, 4 of them in that hole, one there clinging on for dear life and then there's one way at the bottom. Oh, some movement. Oh, huddle together, everybody. That's how you're gonna keep warm. Oh.
Superb. So the big man in all his glory. We've repositioned slightly, and Ezulweni has ambled right up to the side of us here on Pridelands. Just as the sun rises over his colossal rump, he's happily feeding probably 8-9 feet away from us, 3 meters, something like that. Oh my goodness, what a privilege. I think some amount of confidence must come with being ultimately one of the largest, most sort of well-developed bulls in the entire area. There's not a whole lot, even in terms of other elephants, that'll actually challenge this guy. And that makes him just extremely relaxed. That's my theory anyway.
As you can see, this the youngest of the 4 of them, the young one here, just got his head up now. That's a little bit of mane that's coming there next to his chin. Getting a little bit of that mohawk that's going on top of his head. And just by the size, it looks like, I think he's, if I'm not mistaken, I think he's around about 3.5 years old now, 3.5. So he's the youngest of the four. Yes. And you can just see he's, of course, going to go and lie flat. I don't think they're going to go do too much for now. Maybe the rest of the pride might be trailing the four of them, or these four might be trailing the rest of the pride. So I'm going to just take a look around in the vicinity not too long from now, just to double check if the rest of the Nkuhuma pride is not here. Oh, he's got a nasty bite mark on his forehead, as you can see right on top of his head. A nasty hole, like a bite mark. A lot of scratches on his face as well. Looks like, yeah, well, that's typical for these young males, heading into areas and all that and getting caught by another pride or other males, and a lot of fighting going on.
Wonderful, wonderful stuff. Literally the most perfect way to end today's drive. Lisa, elephants have been a treat. It's about time they hung around and stayed with us. Hello. What is it about a baby elephant? Why are they so heart melting? Ah, I think we're gonna sit with this cute one for a while.
Isn't that stunning? Just the pattern on these Nile monitors. Because of what they're busy doing now this morning, as always here at Gary Dam, sitting on this big log, like a tree that's fallen into the water, and it's a perfect spot for them to do a little bit of sunning. From the Wild Earth team, have a wonderful day. See you later this afternoon.